This is Night Tiger, the Jedi Demon Slayer, coming to you with another video. I got another topic for today. This topic is going to be called Not Everybody Out There Are Human Beings. I know you notice how they call it a pandemic, but I call it a plandemic. So basically, like the pandemic from what I call it, you know, is basically it's just basically been a whole it's been a whole bunch of bullshit. But I ain't gonna get into detail about the you already know what. I ain't getting the detail on that. 'Cause I already know they'll shut down. They shut down. They give me a strike on my channel on that. But this ain't about about that. It's basically as you may walk outside and you may see cars roaming up and down, and you may see people walking up and down the street. But the reality of the situation, and not everybody out there are human beings. Some of them are reptilians, some of them are goblins, some of them are witches. Some of them are, they also have robots driving in them cars as well. But every time when you go out, when you go outside on your day-to-day basis, and you see the way the society wanted you to think, they wanted you to think everybody was a human being. But when you go around certain places, you start to see. Well, when you go to certain places, the thing is they want to try to cast the spell to make you think everything is so sweet and fucking happy and all the shit out there and all the shit. But the reality situation is once you open your third eye, your pineal gland, once you open that and you open your eyes, you really see like you can see these people they really look demonic when you look at them from when you look at them from a spiritual, well, both. I mean, look, they physically they look demonic in a way. Cause I mean, look, some of these people that drive up and down, it could be reptilians. Well, how can I put it? It is spliced up demons from they is spliced up demons from underground bunkers and stuff that the elites might have they might have they probably created they created some fucking they created these type of species and shit and made them look human. You know how you see in the fucking shows, or the movies, how you see all these weird people in these abandoned tanks and shit, and they just chilling inside there. That's what's going on right now. Now, believe me, don't believe me, that's what the fuck going on and shit, man. They in abandoned tanks. As the same thing how you see the aliens and shit. They always say they come from outside. They ain't come from no outer space, man. They just lying to tell you. They basically they lying to tell you some stuff, saying they basically lying to saying, well, they're saying, it come from outer space, but reality of the situation that these aliens don't come from outer space. They come from banker tanks. The water tanks and shit with the stuff inside it and shit. Yeah, they come from inside, and then when once that alien is fully once they do what they do with the alien, they bring it out there and they come out there. I know some days ago some red car rolled up on me, but I noticed when a motherfucker was talking, he sounded like a fucking alien. He probably was an alien. He had to be an alien from what I suspected. I mean, he sounded like an alien and shit, and he, the way they talk is, and he ain't come from the outer space. Ain't no aliens come from outer space, because there's a firmament up there's a firmament up in the sky and stuff. That's how the sky is able to light up every time the sun shines. And then once the sun goes on the other side of the world, then it gets dark, and you see all the stars. You basically see space. And then when daytime come again, then you don't see no stars, because the sun is shining on the firmament on the earth that God put there. God put that firmament and stuff. So whatever they said about, oh, this person went to the moon and all, ain't nobody went no fucking moon, man. Ain't nothing gonna pass through that firmament up there. Is a force field that God put around that on Earth. You know what I'm saying? Cause how is the sky able to just light? You ain't seeing the in space. You ain't seeing the sun shining and the whole sky is all bright in space. No, man, cause there's a firmament, and once the sun shines on that firmament, then you see how bright and light it is up there. But back to what I was talking about. Yeah. So look, these aliens. These I know others use reptilians, and I ain't copying anybody from what they said and stuff. I call them demons. These demons are out there driving in cars and stuff, and and other people who is human beings. They're they're basically it's like from the movie They Live and stuff. The minute when the guy put on the glasses and stuff, he see obey and all types. It's the same shit. Even when the movie came out in the 80s and stuff, that there is no different than right now. That movie and right now is the same shit, man. Look, that's what's going on right now. They want you to obey what's going on. They want you, they want you to, follow what everybody else is doing. But look, man, once you become free and stuff, you don't give a fuck of what the motherfuckers say. Cause you free what the fuck you want to do and shit, and you free to do what the fuck you want to do, and you're on a path to freedom and righteousness. Yeah, but them fucking demons. They go on, those demons are actually the gang stalkers out there. They ride up and down. It remind me from that movie, The Lord of the Rings, how it was them. I think them kings that were once kings, but they got attached to the ring and shit, and then they became hollow. They became dark. And the only thing they were like gang stalkers. Man. Watch your first movie, Lord of the Rings, how them little dark entities. Them dark entities and on them horses and shit, they were actually kings. Cause then when I think what a bull named Frodo put on the ring and stuff, he saw like the kings, like they looked bright from and like they were light from and then after a while they were dark. They're dark entities. They're lost souls. Same thing. These before these stupid fucks. These gang stalkers, before they were gang stalkers, they were once upon a time probably good people, but then they were lost souls and shit. I ain't give them the fuck credit. Fuck them gang stalkers and shit, man. But yeah, they were probably good people once upon a time, but then they became hollow, and the only thing they live for is just to harass, destroy and destroy lives. They want to harass, destroy lives, and But yeah, I mean, look. These demons out there. And anytime you're walking out there, just look in somebody's car and stuff when they driving up and down. You can just see they look demonic. They look possessed. Cause that demon possessed them. They possessed their soul, their existence, their body. They everything of their well-being. And before they've been kind of, how can I say, the demon hijacked their body. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna put it hijack. These demons they body snatched the vessels that's out there. The vessels that, walks around and the vessels that rise up and down the streets and stuff. And the vessels that's, that's in helicopters, that's the gang stalking helicopters and all this shit. Those vessels are being used by demons, by dark entities. Now, even when we try to spread truth and trying to, bring this world back to the light, it seemed like these dark entities have a stronghold on these fucking vessels out there and shit. And end of the day, I mean, you one day is gonna come to a point you're gonna just start to see actual demons just walking on the street with horns and spliced up people that look like demons and shit is walking up and down the street. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. And the zombies and shit, the way this pandemic going. They already forming up, people to become zombies. They already behaving like zombies. After when they took the blah, 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 you already know what. They've been acting different. Everything of their fiber of their being has become different over the past 2 years. Couple years, 2 years, how the fuck you want to call it and shit. And the reality of this situation is, just when them fuckers think shit gonna get better, we chosen ones keep telling them shit's not gonna get any normal. It's only gonna get fucking worse. Now they could think how they want to think, but in the day they're in the Alice in Wonderland mindset, thinking everything is so fucking happy and everybody's good people and good citizens and shit. When the reality of the situation is, not everybody is good people and good citizens.